So Unit 3, Day 1, this is solving equations. Most of this will be review for you guys, but the stuff next time won't be as much review. But this is a shorter unit, so just be aware of that. But let's get going. So, steps to solving a multi-step equation. The first step is to distribute, if necessary. Sometimes you don't have to. The second step is to combine like terms. Third step is to solve. And the last step is to check your answer. And I put a million exclamation points because it's super important that you go back and check your answer. And it's important that you get in the habit of checking your answer because it'll save you a lot, like on tests and stuff, especially in this class and in your future math classes in college and stuff. Okay, so make sure you always go back and check your answer. So let's get into this first one. Oh, looks like I skipped the first step. Okay, so the first step was to distribute, and we don't have to distribute. There's nothing there to distribute. The second step is to combine like terms. So I'm combining my x's, I have the 9x and the negative 7x, and I'm combining my numbers, 1 minus 5. So you get 2x minus 4 equals negative 20. Then I'm going to move the 4 over, get 2x equals negative 16, divide by 2, x equals negative 8. So we solved it. Now we're going to check our answer. So I'm going to plug in negative 8 for my x's, and I need to see if that equals negative 20. You can go through and multiply that out, like 9 times negative 8 is negative 72 plus 1. Negative 7 times negative 8 is positive 56, and then negative 5. Add all that together, you get negative 20 equals negative 20. The other way to do that is just put the whole left side of that into your calculator. So put 9 parentheses negative 8 parentheses plus 1 minus 7 parentheses negative 8 minus 5, and you'll get negative 20 out, and it'll just spit that answer out for you. Okay, so that's the easiest way to do it. Just plug it into your calculator. Okay, let's look at example C. First step is to distribute. Oh, smiley face. Really awkward, ugly smiley face. Sorry. All right, anyways, okay, first step is to distribute. So you're going to distribute that negative 5. So negative 5 times 3m is negative 15m. Negative 5 times 10 is negative 50. Now we're going to combine like terms. 4 minus 15m is negative 11m. Minus 50 equals 126. We're going to add the 50 over. You get negative 11m equals 176. Divide by negative 11 to both sides, and you get m equals negative 16. And again, we're just going to check our answer. So I'm going to plug in negative 16, see if that will give me 126. And when you plug it into your calculator, it does. So smiley face. Yep. Okay. Next one, example E. So we're going to distribute that in first. So distribute the 1/2 in. 1/2 times 10x is 5x. 1/2 times negative 2 is 1. Then we're going to combine our like terms. So 5x plus 3x is 8x. The negative 1 stays. Add the 1 over. So negative 24 equals 8x. Divide by 8. You get x equals negative 3. Then we're going to check our answer again. So negative 25 equals that. Just plug in negative 3 for the x's. Plug the whole right side of that into your calculator, and you do get negative 25. Smiley face. Okay? Steps to solving. So this is the next page. This is essentially the same thing. The first step is to distribute. Second step is to combine like terms. Third step is to move variables to one side. So we're just adding one more step. We need to get all our x's to one side, or all our y's to one side, or all whatever the variable is to one side. So that's the only step we're adding. Then you solve, and then you check your answer. I'm really adamant about you checking your answer, obviously, so you better be checking it. So now, first step, distribute. So I'm going to distribute that 3 in. 3 times 6p is 18p. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Then I'm going to move all. There's no like terms to combine, so I'm not going to combine any like terms. Then I'm going to go to step 3, move all my variables to one side. So I'm going to subtract the 11p from both sides. You get 7p minus 3 equals negative 45. Now I'm going to add the 3 over. You get 7p equals negative 42. Divide by 7. P equals negative 6. And again, we're just going to check our answer. So we're going to plug in negative 6 for the p. So you just plug that in. Put the left side of that into your calculator. You should get negative 111. Put the right side into your calculator. You should get negative 111. And negative 111 equals negative 111, so you're done. Okay? Let's look at example E. First step is to distribute. Oh, smiley face that does not have a smile. Sad. All right, he's really happy though because we got the right answer. Okay, anyways, first step on example E is to distribute. So you're going to distribute the negative in first. So that becomes a negative x and a positive 18. And then on the right side, we're going to distribute the negative 2 in. So that becomes a negative 2x and a negative 30. Because negative 2 times x is negative 2. Negative 2 times 15 is negative 30. Now you're going to combine like terms. So 5x minus x is 4x plus 18. Negative 2x stays, and then 6 minus 30 is negative 24. So remove the variables to one side, or I guess I'm deciding to move the numbers first. So we can move that 18 over, and you get 4x equals negative 2x minus 42, because negative 24 minus 18 is negative 42. Now I'm going to add the 2x over. So I get 6x equals negative 42. Divide by 6, x equals negative 7. Now we're going to check our answer. Just plug in that negative 7, put the left side into your calculator, you should get negative 10. Put the right side into your calculator, you get negative 10. That's right, so we have another smiley face with no real smile, but he really is happy. Okay? Let's just go over these last two things. So there are there's three possibilities for your answer. You're either going to end up with an x equals or a p equals or whatever it may be, some real answer. Or you're going to have no solution or infinitely many solutions. Okay, so let's just go through and see the difference here. I'm going to start with solving both of these equations. So the no solution one, I'm going to start with distributing that negative 4 in. So that's negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. And then the right side stays the same. I'm going to add the 8x over. Negative 8x plus 8x cancels, so we're gone. There's no 8x's on either side. And I'm left with negative 4 equals negative 2. Now, negative 4 does not equal negative 2. It will never equal negative 2. Never in this entire world will it equal negative 2. So that is not true, which is why there's no solution. There's nothing we can plug in for x so that we can get those to equal each other. Okay? So if you end up with two numbers that aren't equal to each other, the answer is no solution. Okay, now let's look at the other one. So first, let's distribute that 3 in. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative 3x is negative 9x. Now I'm just going to combine like terms. I get negative 5 minus 9x equals negative 5 minus 9x. Right here, you should notice that the left side of that and the right side of that are the exact same. Since they're the exact same, this is going to end up being an infinite solution. We can go a step further to double check ourselves if we need to. I'm just going to add the 9x. Okay? Negative 9x plus 9x is gone. Negative 9x plus 9x is gone. You're left with negative 5 equals negative 5. Negative 5 will always equal negative 5. So that is true. So that's why there's infinitely many solutions. So if you end up with two numbers that don't equal each other, that's no solution. Two numbers that equal each other, it's infinitely many solutions. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Take the quiz. I will see you guys tomorrow.